Our nemesis, our enemy, is what I'm going to share with you right now. It's called what we call the roller coaster of healthcare crisis. And some of you have seen me do this, or maybe somebody else do this from our company, but really it reflects a paradigm for all of us that we need to get away from. And that's basically when we say so what, and what's happening to many seniors out there is they start with their health status on this side and their time frame. Let's say this is a couple of years. What happens to a lot of seniors out there and a lot of people in their later half of life is they're going along just fine. And let's say this is Sally. Sally's going along pretty good. She's similar to Kay's life, but her family this year decides not to come home for Thanksgiving and decides to go to some other remote location with their grandkids and have some fun. They let Sally know that they're not coming home to St. Paul this year for Thanksgiving. And what might happen to Sally is she gets a little lonely, maybe gets a little depressed. She doesn't eat as well as she normally would eat. Maybe she doesn't take a couple of her medications. And she gets up in the middle of the night for a glass of water and bang, something bad happens. She has a fall. This is where we're so great in our American healthcare system. We're really good about acute care and fixing symptoms. So basically, she gets her hip surgery. She goes to a rehabilitation center. She does well. She maybe gets some medical home care. She stabilizes. And as soon as she stabilizes, what happens to all of our support? Right, somebody said it. It goes away. Out goes the support. Her family needs to go back to their busy lives, and it leaves Kay or Sally with about 75% of her baseline. Maybe another life challenge happens. She gets a little cold or flu, and because she's not feeling up on her game and really feeling confident, she starts down that path, and because of maybe the fear of being facilitized or being a burden, she waits too long and another thing happens. And you guys know this story so well, I'm not going to spend any more time on it other than this is happening to too many of our folks, and in the end, you take a purposeful person that's doing great things and adding back and giving to her family and her community to someone that is here, which is maybe not so hopeful, not so confident, and not really being able to live the kind of life that we all hope to live for ourselves. This isn't an aging problem. This is a societal problem. This isn't about health care. This is about life and spark and spirit.